So the Note 10 is going to be the best phone of 2019. I've been saying it for a long time. Last year I even said, don't worry about the S10 because the Note 10 is going to be the best. Then I got a bunch of people that didn't know what the heck I was talking about and misunderstood everything I said. But that's the internet for you. But here we are, almost a year later, and I'm going to be right. You see how amazing it looks like it's going to be. And while I'm not super excited for it anymore, I am going to get it. Mainly because it looks like Samsung has finally taken a page out of their own book from years ago, and they're actually going back to their roots. Praise Samsung. I'll tell you what that is and why they might be doing it right after this.
This is, you know you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. My name's Travis and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. If that sounds like fun to you, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Anything I talk about will be in the description below. But for now, let's just get into the video. Last year I made a video talking about the S10 and why you shouldn't really bother getting it because the Note 10 would be the best phone of 2019. And people who can't read the title argued with me about it and said, well, you can just wait every other year for the next best phone. But they can't read. And they probably should go back to school. I'm gonna just say this one thing aside from this video. The comment section on YouTube has really taught me a lot about where we are in the world. And I'm worried. I'm worried for y'all because I ain't sticking around this planet forever, man. But some of y'all in trouble. Some of these people, these YouTube streets. Anyway, back to the Note 10. I will say this. Sure, it's gonna have all the great cool things that you'll never use. By the way, all the cool features that you'll never use. You'll show it once. You'll forget that it's on the phone and never use it again. It'll have all those great features. And to be honest, it'll be one of the phones this year that actually can replace pretty much everything if you really think about it. I mean, it's gonna have the power to replace your desktop pretty much for almost anything you wanna do. It has DeX so you can hook it up to a monitor. It's powerful as a phone. It's got a big screen. You don't really necessarily need a tablet. So really, it could replace everything if you really wanted to. I don't think many people are gonna be gonna do that sort of thing where they're gonna get rid of their PCs and stuff, but it totally could if you wanted to. If you wanna be minimalized, you could get a Note 10 and that'll do it for you. But what I'm actually excited about isn't all the features that I'll use once and forget that they're there. It's that they're finally going back to the roots. See, once upon a time, one of the things I was so happy about with the Notes is that it always was demonstrably better than the S series. Not just a bigger screen, not just the S Pen, but the hardware. And while in that same video last year, I showed the differences between the Note series and the S series and how I knew that the S10 would be better, the one thing I wasn't actually planning on, but I'm so happy they're getting back to, is that they're making even the processor a little bit better. At least that's what the leaks say now. Now, it's not a generational jump like they did with the S4 and Note 4 series. That was huge. That was like a 600 to an 800 series processor, like a huge jump. But it's still a difference. It's still showing that they want to differentiate the Note from the S10, and I think that that's super important, especially moving forward. Here's the thing, if Samsung starts treating the Note series special again, then it'll be special again. The Note 9 just kind of came and went, and I know it was the best phone of 2018, and I liked mine, it was fine, but it never felt that special. Like, I was glad to go from the Note 8 to the Note 9, but it wasn't special. The Note 10 has an opportunity to be special, and Notes from here on out have a real great opportunity to be more special, especially if they ever get folding, you know, the Fold. Which in my opinion is exactly what the Fold series of phones should become, the new Note series. Like, you can send the check my way, Samsung, that one's on me. Well, it's not on me, send me the check. Make it different from processor to camera to everything. They've done this in the past. Bigger battery, better camera, more, in some cases more cameras, better resolution on the screen, and a faster processor. And finally, we're starting to see some of that seep back into 2019 with the slightly faster A55 Plus processor. Now that's the same processor that's on the new Asus phone. It's slightly faster than the A55. It's not just gonna be like a generational leap, but showing that they're even thinking about doing that really is a great thing. And while I've stated multiple times that more RAM on these phones isn't necessary, having an option for 12 gig would have made sense. With all the other phones that are offering 12 gigs, I'm really surprised that the Note isn't, or at least according to the leaks, it's not. I mean, there's several other phones out there, including the OnePlus, that has a 12 gig option. So if you're gonna be the biggest, best, and baddest one out there, you need to cover all them bases, man. And while in my comment section, I've heard a lot of people saying they're not gonna buy this phone because it won't have a headphone jack, I don't really care. I haven't had a headphone jack on my OnePlus 7. I continually forget that there isn't one there because I just never use it. But again, if you want the micro SD, which again, I don't use, you're gonna need to get the Pro version, which is gonna be more money. And that's the thing. If they are going to charge us more money, they have to give us more value. If you're not asking for more value and just willing to give them more money, we're just slipping into a slope of crap phones for no good reason. So I hope all of you will keep Samsung held accountable. If for some strange reason this thing is not everything we think it's gonna be, and hopefully a little bit more with some great software tricks, we need to not buy the Note 10. I just hope they realize the Note series of phones is special. Treat it specially, give it better hardware, make it the phone we all desperately want. Samsung, can I get an amen? Or I'm just gonna buy the OnePlus 8, you know, because the 7's pretty cool. If this video helped you out in any way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if it didn't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm here every single week, having a blast. Hope to see you again real soon. Peace and love, peace and love. I gotta put my pre-order in.